So we are talking about saving money by building a natural medicine cabinet. So I'm Alyssa, and I've been involved with Shackley for over 7 years.
And I'm Erin, and I've been involved for over 2 years.
So Erin, this whole building a natural medicine cabinet, I mean, it sounds like buying products. And should I really be buying products if I'm trying to save money?
Right, and I get that because that is really what I used to think as well. I used to think it's too expensive to buy healthy things, so I would just spend my money on things that weren't so healthy. But we have since really changed our mind about that and realized how much we were actually spending by being sick. Things like my husband having to miss work, and so having to use those days that he could have off, instead of being with the family and doing fun things, he'd have to be in bed. Things like having to go to the doctor and paying a copay and having to get on antibiotics, which then antibiotics destroy that good bacteria in our gut, and so that makes us more susceptible to sickness again, and so we had a cycle of sickness in our family.
And going back to the doctor over and over again, I can really imagine.
Yeah, we have 4 kids. If you don't know me, I have 4 children, and so we really were in a cycle of the first one gets it, then the next one, the next one, the next one, and then it starts all over again. And so we were just at the doctor a lot and we're really stuck in that cycle. And since then we have really changed our mindset and realized that if we invest in our health up front, it saves us from having to go to the doctor. It saves us from having to buy antibiotics and ruin our gut. It saves my husband, that time. He can use that time off to do fun things with the family. Even things like I hadn't thought about before where, if you pay money for your kids to be in sports and then they get sick and they have to miss, that's money that, is kind of just being wasted there. And so if we're healthy, we can do more. We can just enjoy life more. And so we've really realized that, yes, there is a cost for health products, but it's far cheaper in the long run than being sick, because there's a bigger cost to being sick.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm a penny pincher in a lot of ways as well, money saver. And I've just kind of come to the conclusion that I'm going to have to spend my money somewhere, right? And so I would rather spend my money to prevent things and to be healthy and to feel good than waiting until I get sick and spending money on the consequences of being sick, right? And the consequences of living life and not making healthy choices in general, in all those ways. It's just better to be healthy, to feel healthy, and be able to enjoy life like it should be. So really, what we just want to give you today are 5 products that you will want to have on hand in your natural medicine cabinet that you can reach for when you start to feel kind of sick. And so many of these products are foundational products that you could take every day, and then you can take extra when you're feeling sick, or they're products that you may only want to take when you're getting sick. So we're going to tell you about 5 products, but before we tell you about those 5, I do just want to mention that those foundational products, like a multivitamin, is just so important. We're not going to talk about that today, but Shackley has an amazing multivitamin for adults, and also they have chewables for children, which are the very first chewable to ever have lactoferrin in it, which is the enzyme found in breast milk that keeps babies healthy. So even just the multivitamin is so essential for immune health and an essential foundation. But then the other 5 we're going to tell you about are ones to reach for when you start to feel sick.
Yes, absolutely. So the first one is vitamin C. Which I have here, and we've all heard how good vitamin C is when we're sick, to prevent sickness, to help us get over sickness. So vitamin C is amazing. And what I love about this one is it's a sustained release vitamin C. So you've probably heard your body can only take so much vitamin C, and your body just gets rid of the rest. And Shackley scientists know this, and so they've found a way to make a sustained release vitamin C that stays in your body for 12 hours and slowly releases during that time. And you have something
I love that. I love the science of that. So what that means is, like, I take it every day anyways, but then when I'm fighting a germ, I'll take it throughout the day. But then before I go to bed, I take it right before I go to bed, and I just think, my vitamin is working for me while I'm sleeping, and maybe of people that have said, like, you should really take vitamin C throughout the day when you're sick, because your body can't absorb it. But that's the thing with the 12-hour absorption.
Makes it easy. Makes it easy. You don't have to
so
remember
cool.
it.
So cool.
But the other thing I love about Shackley is they also have a chewable one. So children or even adults who don't like to swallow can take those. You just have to take them throughout the day, which is fine. And we also have Vitalized Immunity, which is a fizzy drink. So you drop a tablet into water and it fizzes and bubbles, and it's kind of fun. And
my kids love it.
Yeah, kids love it.
So it's like a treat when they're sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. It's like a cool little bubbly drink. So this one is great, and it just gives you extra vitamin C that you need to fight off sickness. And all of these products have that Shaklee guarantee that they are pure and safe, that they're potent, they're going to work. So you may have taken vitamin C before and thought it didn't do much.
Right.
But really with this, you have Shaklee's guarantee behind it. Every bottle we know is pure and uncontaminated. So I love that about this.
I do too. So if you've tried vitamin C before, maybe you really haven't tried vitamin C before because you haven't tried Shaklee. So another one that I'm really passionate about are the probiotics, okay? In this tiny little bottle right here. So you might have heard all the hype about probiotics, right? Like that it's so great for gut health, it's great for mental health, but you might not know that 80% of your immune system is found in the lowest part of your intestine. And so that's why there's all kinds of hype with putting probiotics in yogurt and things like that. And that's good. It's a good thing to do. But the problem with most powdered probiotics is that they get in that harshness of stomach acid and a lot of them dissolve. They're killed off. And then they get in the upper intestine and then more die off. And so not as many get to the lowest part of the intestine, which is where 80% of your immune system lives, and they're not making it there. Shaklee scientists saw this as a problem. And so when they created this product, they have this tiny little pearl, so tiny, and it's got a triple coating on it. And so the first coating dissolves in the stomach, second coating upper intestine. By the time it fully dissolves, it is getting exactly to the right place of your body at the right time. And I just swear by this product. So everybody in my family takes it, my kids, we take it, and then we take extra when we're feeling sick. That might mean, a second one. You don't want to upset your stomach either, but so that's one where you may want to take extra when you're feeling sick, but it's so essential for every day, and I just love it.
Yes,
so.
And I will say too, before we were in Shaklee, our doctor had told us to take a probiotic, and she gave us a specific one, and so we went to the store, and it was like $10 more than this one.
I know.
So
I love the cost, especially as a member.
Yeah. The cost is great on that.
The cost is amazing. Yes, very good.
Okay, the next one is Immunity Formula I, and this I like to say is Shaklee's best kept secret because it's an older product, and it is just so good. I started taking this year because really for my body, especially before Shaklee, I just have a lower immune system, and so I would be the one to get sick multiple times in my family as well. And so I started taking this fall, and I have not gotten anything, like not even a little bit. It has been kind of incredible. And so it's just different vitamins and minerals to support immune system. So I take this every day, and then if I do feel like, oh, I'm getting a little something, I just take one extra. And it really works, and I've been recommending it to people, and the people who have tried it have been like, yes, this one really works. Well, they all work, but they can feel the difference on this one, which is so great. So,
and that's a good one to take with food.
Oh yes, thank you for reminding me that. And really any vitamins, minerals.
You really should.
Yeah, take it with food.
Take everything with food, but especially that one.
Yeah.
So that's really good. Okay, so the next one is actually not a supplement. It is more of a drink. It's a powdered drink. It's a Hydrate or Hydrate Plus. And so this is Shaklee's version of Gatorade, okay? Except it doesn't have all the yucky stuff that is in Gatorade. So perhaps you've heard, stomach flu, right? Like you just get dehydrated and it's so bad. But there's actually so much sickness in general that has to do with dehydration. And so to be hydrated is so, so important. And this hydrates better than water. It is scientifically proven to do that. And so fun fact about this product is that it was created because NASA, like the space program, came to Shaklee and they said, our astronauts need something to hydrate them when they're coming back from space because it's just so draining on the body. And so Shaklee actually created this product for astronauts. And now astronauts continue to use it, Olympians use it, and then your family can use it too. So it's great for sports nutrition, it's great for hot summer days, but it's especially great to have in your natural medicine cabinet for sick kids. And even for my kids, we'll make it into a popsicle if they don't want to drink it or something like that. So it's just so versatile and it's just so good for you.
And a popsicle can feel so good when you're sick on your throat too.
Yeah,
that's
so
great.
So good. So Hydrate is so good.
Yes. And then our last one is Defend and Resist. And this is just magical. I love it. It's a combination of echinacea and elderberry and some zinc in it. And this is one that you don't take every day because actually echinacea is an herb that our bodies will become immune to if we take it every day. So it's really one to reserve for sickness. And there's so many ways to take it. And what we say is when you feel that first tickle in your throat, that's when you get out the Defend and Resist. and it really staves off so many illnesses. You can suck on it, which is great when you're feeling in your throat. You can chew it, so kids could just chew them. You can swallow them just with a glass of water, or my favorite way is to make it into a tea. So I take a few tablets, pour hot boiling water over it, and stir it up to make it dissolve, and just sip on it and drink it as a tea that way. And it's so soothing, it feels so good. And this is one that you just feel that difference so quickly that it's working. It's just awesome.
And I have so many people that swear by that product too.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Defend and Resist is amazing.
Yes.
So one thing that we want to tell you about Defend and Resist that's different from the other products is that this, because it's echinacea, that is an herb, and it depends on who you talk to, but many feel that pregnant women should not be using echinacea as an herb, nor should children under the age of 3. And so that's an important thing to note for you if you want to play it safe, which I think you should.
Yes.
But the other thing about the rest of these products is that they are products that are safe for anybody, that I feel comfortable giving to my children and using myself. And I just love that about Shaklee and building that natural medicine cabinet. So as you know, my family and I have been involved for over 7 years, and we have just been able to watch our children not have to go to the doctor, except for, stitches, like,
Right.
boys, right? But like, we are not there over and over again. And I'm just so grateful because I really want my kids to experience everything in life. I don't want them to have to miss out on a school day because of sickness, or a field trip, or a birthday party, or Sunday school. And they really have been able to experience all of life, or most of life, without having to be sick.
Times,
right,
yeah.
Exactly. And we're just so grateful. And holidays too, that's another time that so many people get sick.
Sick at the holidays.
So it really does. It does save your family money, and it's also worth it because your time is just the most valuable commodity you have, and having that time to be with your family, to be doing the things that you love is just so important. So, so I hope that you are encouraged by this, and really just those 5 products are so essential for that natural medicine cabinet and to help your family save money this cold and flu season. So, thanks for watching, friends.
Bye.